Hello, Gene Monticelli here. I have received a number of questions about the ID Transformation Retreat, and I just wanted to get a chance to respond to all of those questions. You can see some text down below if you want to read it, but I also wanted to give you a video presentation so you could consume it much quicker. I know some people love video. If you have more questions, I'll give you my email address at the end of this if I don't cover your question here, but these are a bunch of the questions that have come up so far, and I figured if someone had it, more than likely lots of people had it, so let's take care of them one at a time. So question number one, I'm not exactly clear on the theme of the event and what topics it will cover. What are we going to learn and get out of this retreat? So like I said, this is a little different than the stuff that I normally do. Normally I'm in super teacher mode where I'm teaching you lots of tools and I'm teaching you lots of techniques so you can go and execute them on your own. And if we do any tapping, we do some clearing, but it's mostly demonstration purposes so you can step into it. This event, and the reason why I'm calling it a retreat, is because you're going to learn lots of tools that you can do over and over again, but this is about the transformation. This is about the work that we're going to be doing. And so this is going to be putting ourselves in a position where we're going to be looking at our limiting beliefs through lots of lenses, not just the beliefs as they present themselves, but how we define ourselves and how we define the world. You know, if I define the world as being an unsafe place, that is a limiting belief, and I need to transform my definition of the world because there are places in the world that are safe. If I see myself as incapable, then I'm not going to take action. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to go through lots of little steps and lots of exercises to help you to cultivate and bring up those limiting beliefs in small ways and in big ways, and we're going to clear and we're going to clear and we're going to clear so that at the end of the day, when you go back and you watch the replays, as you keep tapping on it, as you implement those tools over and over again, it's going to put you in a position where you're going to create a lot of really super amazing transformation. Question number 2. There we go. What if I don't know what my limiting beliefs are? So there are 3 types of limiting beliefs. They're the limiting beliefs we know. They're the limiting beliefs that we know we have a limiting belief about, but we don't know what the exact limiting belief is. And there's some limiting beliefs that we don't even realize that they're there. Oftentimes when I'm doing work like this with clients, like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize how big of an issue this is for me. And so as long as you are in a situation where you want to create some transformation in your life, and you're finding it hard to move forward and take the actions that you want to be able to create that transformation, then we're going to uncover the stuff that is in the way, and we're going to tap and we're going to clear it to make it easier for you to take action. Number 3, will I get a chance to tap with you one-on-one? Well, that depends. Over the course of the event, every single time we're working on something, I'm going to pull people forward and we're going to do some tapping. And sometimes the tapping is going to be one-on-one. Sometimes I might pull in 3 or 4 people who have similar issues and get their aspects as we tap together. We're going to get you dropping things into the chat box so we can bring your aspects in. So there's not a guarantee that you're going to get a chance to tap with me one-on-one, but all of the tapping that we're going to do is going to be around issues that you are experiencing so that as we navigate this, it's going to be easier for you. Next question. What if I don't want to work with you one-on-one or even turn my camera on? That is perfectly okay. If, as we do this, you don't feel comfortable having your camera on, watching you tap, you don't want to say anything out loud, you don't even have to have your real name over in the sidebar where you're identified. You could just put person in the world. And as you ask questions, we won't know who you are. So if you don't feel comfortable sharing details, tapping with me one-on-one, being on camera, that's great. It's a perfectly safe environment where we're creating you the opportunity to try lots of things. And if you don't want to try them, that's okay. And just be present so you don't have to engage with me directly as we're navigating this. Next question. What do you mean you will be sending a library of tools ahead of time? So like I said when I was answering the first question, because the nature of this is going to be a little bit different, I'm not going to spend a huge amount of time actually talking about the tools that we're going to be using in detail as to why I'm doing it. So if that is something that interests you, the Monday before the retreat, you're going to get an email with me where I'm going to have a bunch of short training videos where I'm going to go over all of the possible tools that we're using over the course of the day, because more than likely I'm going to create more tools for you ahead of time that we're going to actually get to. And you can engage with this library in 3 ways. Number 1, you can watch all the videos ahead of time so you know my intention, what's behind it, because you're a person that likes to understand the nuts and bolts as we're doing something. Number two, you can show up for the retreat. We can do the tapping. You can have the experience. And then after the fact, you can go to the training and go, why was Gene doing it this way? And how can I apply that for myself? Or number three, you don't have to watch any of the training videos at all. You can just show up and tap. So watching those videos and looking at that library of tools is not a prerequisite for you on the day of the event. It's just an opportunity for you to engage with it in a way that is dynamic and useful for you. And so I really want to encourage you to give it a go, take a look at them. But if that's not your speed and you just want to show up and tap and transform, that's awesome. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create as many entry points as possible so you can get the best experience that you can as we spend the day together. Will we really clear all our limiting beliefs? No, we're not going to clear all of our limiting beliefs. And maybe it's a limiting belief of mine that I'm not ever going to clear all of my limiting beliefs. But what I do know is that as we transform the limiting beliefs and we make the world a safer place for us, it's easier for us to take action. Even if I'm not in a circumstance where I'm afraid to speak in public, and now I'm still afraid to stand in front of 10,000 people and speak in public, but I might go from being afraid to speaking in public to speaking up at work. Even though we haven't cleared all of our fear of public speaking, but making the simple act of speaking up at work now something possible for you, your life's going to be better. And so the goal inside of this is to create that transformation in incremental ways so new choices happen, so day-to-day it's better. So this isn't about clearing all the limiting beliefs. This is about making your day-to-day experiences human, richer, fuller, safer, more comfortable, more rich. So that's that. Next question. What if I can't attend live? So when you sign up for this, you're going to get access for replays for 7 days. There's actually a way that you can upgrade and get the downloads forever. But even if you decide not to do that, you can attend live. Or if you can't attend live, you'll have access immediately, within an hour or so of us being done, I'll have all the videos uploaded. So you can go back and you can watch through it all and tap along with it and do all of that stuff. So if you can't attend live, you will get access for 7 days. And if you're attending live and there's a part you want to go back to and tap along to again, you can also do that. What if I live in the part of the world that it's the middle of the night? My friends in Asia, my friends in New Zealand, my friends in Australia, my friends in time zones that the Eastern United States is frustrating. I have really good news for you. On Friday, the 29th of April at 8 p.m. Eastern time, I am doing a bonus session. And what we're going to do is we're going to answer questions that have come up over the week for people who engaged and people who have watched the replays, and we're going to do a bunch of tapping. But because it is 8 p.m. Friday night here in the United States, it's going to be Saturday morning for you on the 30th. So you will get a chance to ask your questions live, to tap along with me live, to do all of those things as well. And my intention is to hang out for about 90 minutes, but if we're in a circumstance where we're rolling and there's lots of questions and there's lots of stuff for us to tap on, I have a feeling we will be there longer than 90 minutes. So if you are in a place that you can't attend live because of work responsibilities, because of family responsibilities, or because you don't want to be up in the middle of the night tapping along with me, that's perfectly fine. That's the reason why I created that extra day on the 29th. So if you have any other questions, you can see right there where you can ask those questions right there. support@tappingqna.com. Let me know how I can be helpful. Let me know the more questions that you have. I would love, love, love for you to join me on the 23rd. It is going to be a powerful day. I know that I'm going to have an opportunity to have some transformation as well as we do this. I would love for you to be there if it's the right fit for you. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, I'll talk to you real soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.